Hey there. I'm definitely not Jolly Green. Nope, my name's Steve. Welcome to the Sky Factory. I'll be doing the videos from now on. So you just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Because today, we're making power. Now, of course, I don't think I've really shown this yet, but there are hats. That's what I'm wearing here. It's the Steve mask. It is just a hat. You can also change it to a stray. You access this menu by hitting H, and this gives you the different hats that you can unlock. You unlock these by killing mobs. What is that achievement? Put on a hat with an accessory? What? Did we do that? Anyways, see this mob? He's got pants on his head. And this one, oh man, I like that one. We might have to kill some cows. Just to get some hats. Like, look at all these different hats. They're so cute. I want them all. So we're gonna have to get some murdering done. But that's not even the plan for today. The plan for today is to generate power. And, well, I mean, overall goal. So overall, the plan, yes, we're gonna make power. That is on the to-do list. But that's not really the overall goal. The overall goal today is going to be to expand the base. Hopefully we can end the episode with a nice time lapse of us expanding this platform. Maybe, just maybe, making another platform immediately underneath that one. So we have up and down, like if we had multiple floors. So that would be nice. But in order to do that, I'm going to need to smelt a lot of cobblestone. And honestly, I was trying to think of the best way to do that, and I think the best way might be redstone furnaces. This is an option. See, in all reality, this would be nice, but that we would need a lot of work to get to this point. And a forest furnace, I'm not even sure if this would really cook the items any faster than a regular furnace. Let's do some testing. All right. So the forest furnace was very easy to make up. So, I mean, that's a bonus that it's got going for it at the moment. But let's see how fast it actually smelts some cobblestone down. Ooh, I think the good thing about the forest furnace is, let me see if this actually works. Yeah, oh, that was instant. And look at this. It still stores the items. Can it do a whole stack at once? No. Why was that so fast first? Maybe I just... Yeah, this is pretty slow. I guess... But, okay. So it does look like this is just about the speed of a regular furnace. But the bonus with it is that it stores the power. Like, it's not burning this down. So, I think in order to really figure out this force craft, we really would want the force book. Which, I'm not really at a point where I can make at the moment. So I would need a way of getting... Ooh, grinding? Yeah, see, there's a lot to that mod that I'm not ready to dive into yet. Maybe next episode? We'll see. But, for now, back to the task at hand. We wanted a faster furnace, which I think the redstone furnace is going to do it for us. Which, honestly, should be pretty easy to make overall. We're going to need these machine frames, which really isn't much. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time, but that should be relatively easily. But the thing with this is that it uses power. It doesn't actually burn coal like that. It just uses the RF in order to power and smelt the items. So that's going to be nice. We're not going to have to waste a bunch of coal or other fuel sources. Granted, we do have this charcoal generator, but if we don't have to use it, then great. Maybe we can make another generator with charcoal as well. I don't know. We got to get away of chopping trees down automatically before we can rely on charcoal. So, down here, I think if we take one of these magmatic dynamos, this is going to take our lava and convert it into RF, or the redstone flux. And that should allow us to generate the power that we need for these redstone furnaces. And even these should be pretty easy to craft up. We need some Invar ingots, which, I mean, honestly, nickel, iron, that hopefully is going to be pretty easy to come by. Yeah, see, we have plenty of nickel, plenty of iron pieces. Ooh, that was copper, not iron. We got iron chunks, though. Okay, yeah, I think we should be all set. We're just going to need to grind these down. And then once we have the dust form, we can make that Invar. And I think that's really the biggest thing holding us back from just crafting this magmatic dynamos right now. And just like that, we were able to get everything to make a magmatic dynamo. I think I want to make 3 more, though. So I'm going to keep at this. I mean, it really just the Invar gear and the redstone flux coil are the most difficult parts of this recipe. We will need more Invar ingots, but that's really not a problem either, because there they are. But, as I said, I'm going to keep it this. We're going to get a total of 4 magmatic dynamos, and then we're going to power them up and see how much power we can actually generate here. And, of course, we're 1 Invar ingot shy of being able to make this with just what we made up at first. But I mean, it's really not an issue. It's just a pain that I had to make more for 1 more ingot. All right, so we made up a bunch of these energy cables from Cyclic. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened here. I think my generator is still causing fires. Anyhow, I think we're just going to attach it kind of like this. Does that? No, it needs to connect to the front, doesn't it? Okay. And I can't rotate it so it's that way either. That's a shame. Okay, we're gonna just quick adjustments here. No, I don't want it that way. There we go. I think this is going to be better. Because it seems like in order to pull power out of this, we need to connect to the top. I don't know for sure, but we're going to find... Yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. That's not a problem, though. In all reality, that looks a little cleaner anyways. All right, so with that straightened out, we are going to come off like this, and then I think we're going to run one of these power cables. Actually, we might not even go this way. We might meet in the back where my elevator's right here. So let's take it this way. Just sticking as close to the power core as we can. And then I want to go right up a channel, I think. All right, so we've got this red cable going all the way around here. And honestly, I think we're probably going to end up putting a floor. I don't have any slabs, so it's not going to demonstrate it at the moment. But just above this red cable, and we're going to put a floor to kind of cap this bottom area off. And then we're going to take this channel here, and we're going to run power all the way up top side, I think. But as you can see, we have energy fluctuating at the moment, which isn't good. I don't understand why it's doing that. Okay, so I think where we've got all of these set to sucking now. Yeah, no. Why is this fluctuating so much? Honestly, not sure. That's going to be a problem we're gonna have to figure out at some point. I'm not sure, but let's. I think I'm gonna make the floor like I just talked about, and then we'll come back down here and hopefully be able to make this redstone furnace and get it to power. Which, let's take a look now and see if how close we are. Machine frames are going to be a bit of a problem. I only need one of these, I think. So, glass, though. Yeah, all right. I'm going to work on a few things, and I'll come back with an update in a minute. While I was waiting for materials to collect up to make our redstone furnace, we're almost there, by the way, I started working on the underneath. We have a floor and a second elevator. So this is going to be where we put some of our powered stuff. I don't know how big we're going to make this, in all honesty. I'd kind of like to expand this platform out a bit, but at the same time, I want to maintain a good look of this. Let's get an aerial view. So, like, I do kind of like the way this is looking now, and I don't know if I want to put a wider platform directly on top of this one, or if we want to expand this underneath platform. Like, we could put another floor, leaving plenty of space between the two, and honestly, I think this is probably going to be our middle floor, and we're going to be putting quite a few different floors. Maybe not quite a few, but at least two more. Probably one above and one below this station here. And expanding it way out here as well. So now I'm torn. I really don't know what I want to do. It's going to take a lot of energy cables to make it all the way to the top, but it'd be nice to have power up there anyway. So maybe we do that. So I think I've got everything gathered up now in order to be able to make this. Let me just double check. Here it is. We need to make some inventory space because I'm always full. Better. Oh, not that. Bam. And... oh, I just got rid of those bricks. Bricks? What else am I missing? Copper gears. Okay. Do we have any copper ingots, I wonder? It doesn't look like we do. Okay, I lied just a second ago. I don't have everything gathered up. Give me another second. Now I have everything ready. So now we just come over... oh, I still don't. What a pleb. Okay. Okay. And then one more, maybe. Yes. Very good. There. Now we have everything, and we have the furnace made up. I have this little room put together down here. It is just above our lava production, and I think, for now, this may just be very temporary. It may not be, who knows. We're gonna bust this out. Bam. Just like that. She's already hooked up. She already has power. And then... I'm not gonna put it there. See, and the reason for that is mostly because I want to be able to feed it cobblestone too. And it looks like, geez, this cobblestone production barely keeping up. Barely. And by that I mean it's really not. That's unfortunate, but we should be able to make it work. I'm actually going to stick this here. And then I don't have my wrench. That figures. But configuration, auto input from the bottom. Yeah? Yeah. That's fluid. Dumbass. We're going to move it one more time. We're going to move it right here. There we go. Look at that. We've got cobblestone coming in. It's automatically being fed. And if we come down here with another drawer, we're going to have to make a drawer. All right. There we go. So now we have stone automatically being fed into this drawer. And it should just keep going as long as we have power and space in the drawer. So that's perfect. That should allow us all of the stone that we're going to need. Let's sleep. And then with all that stone, we can start really expanding this platform here. Honestly, I think this is the smoothest episode of Sky Factory yet, because usually they're pretty chaotic. But this is going exactly to plan. I wonder... Ooh. Let's see if we can add some augments to this. How much is this? Electrum plates. That looks like it's probably something for a different day, but we can increase the speed right here. It increases process speed, but reduces the efficiency, and that's not a big deal, because I think we should have plenty of power. Yeah, it's fine. So power's fine with that. Honestly, we probably could make up a couple more of these, and then put like right here and here, and just really fill in this little area with machines and production. I might do that. We're gonna need more copper though. Yeah, definitely gonna need to farm some copper, which really shouldn't even be an issue, especially with like the systems that we have in place now. Ooh, and look at that. Copper right there. But honestly, like, I just take the hammer to the power core here. I get 2 stacks of gravel and then sieve those down, and it's basically all the ores that I could need for now. Anyways, I'm sure we're going to need more at some point here soon. But we've got a pretty solid setup. And see, one of the big things that I'm trying to keep in mind while doing this as well is that I want to continue to have access. That's disappointing. I thought I'd be able to repair that. But I want to be able to continue to have access to this. So like right now, just taking the hammer to it is easy as that. And then bam, 2 stacks of gravel just pop out at me. And of course my inventory's full, but that can be easily remedied. So I've expanded the base quite a bit. I still have to put in floors, as you can see, but I haven't really decided how I want to kind of lay that out, more or less. But unfortunately, part of expanding the base is we kind of created a bit of a mob farm. So how I've been trying to counteract that, if I hit F7 on my keyboard, it's going to show me all the spots that are currently spawnable. Well, what I've been doing here is if we take some stone brick slabs and then throw 2 of them in the crafting like that, it makes stone brick plates, which are perfect for spawn proofing because, I mean, you can hardly tell that that's even there. So that's pretty nice. It's probably just temporary for now. Like, I'm going to put something else over this, but I figured while we are still working on it, I mean, we don't really want mobs to spawn on these spots that I have laid out. Especially like around the edge and whatnot. So I think these stone plates are going to be perfect just to help us mob proof everything and prevent from dying. Because as you can see all those beams right there? Every single one of those was a death. mostly caused by the fact that I made a mob farm by accident. Maybe next episode we'll make a mob farm for real. That's kind of the plan. I also want to go to the Nether next episode, I think. So stick around. Stay tuned for that. But for now, I think I'm going to continue to work on the base a little bit. I don't know. I think we're pretty much done for this episode. One thing that I do want to do at some point, because as you can see, let's actually get rid of those waypoints. So as you can see, we are getting quite the nice feel to this base. It's definitely starting to look like a space station, which is ultimately the goal that we're going for here. One thing I don't think I'm a huge fan of at the moment, I think this top part is too big for this little part. So I think we are probably going to expand this. I also thought about doing like a spiral staircase all the way up the power core. Because I think that will help beef it up a little. It'll make traveling a little easier. We'll still use our elevators probably, but having that staircase as an option will be nice. And then expanding that little box area down there to at least twice its size, probably like 3 times its size in all honesty. But that will also give us room for more of our technical bits down here. That's not great. I gotta fix that. But it'll give us more for these technical bits down here. As you can see, we're pretty crowded at the moment. I got this stone being made, and I think, honestly, we have a ton of stone now, which is perfect. That's actually what I was going for. And I even started making a bunch of smooth stone as well. So we're pretty square on resources to expand the base for a little bit. I'm glad I took the time to get this infrastructure in place before really expanding out the platforms. I've also been trying to farm up a bunch of dirt, because I think one of these whole kind of segments, like if we divide this into 4 pieces, I think this quarter here is going to be our farmland, more or less. We're going to just have dirt. We'll probably move our apple situation over to be totally over here, and then make some gardens and what have you. I think that's gonna look really nice doing that. And I also want to get a smelter station from Tinker's Construct set up. So that's probably going to go in one of these segments, not the one that has dirt. And we want to make sure that we don't put like a wooden floor or anything that's burnable for that section, just because we are going to be dealing with hot liquids and we don't want to set fire to the base any more than we already have. So I'm actually thinking that that is a good place to end it here today. We're running out of time for this episode, and I don't know, we made a lot of progress. I'm pretty proud of the progress that was made. Oh, one thing that I do want to show you first, this walkway over here, it's kind of neat. I don't know. I like how this turned out. See, we have smooth stone plates, which are essentially the same thing that we're putting down all over, except just the smooth stone version. Then we have quarter slabs of smooth stone, and then halves. Well, a lot of these are quarter slabs, but I pretty much wanted them to be half slabs. Nonetheless, it goes around the whole ring like this, and that, I don't know, it's nice because you can walk along, but it's not just a flat walkway, which I was trying to avoid. So all in all, I like how it's coming. We got to put floors in. I might do that before we actually call it an episode. If I do, I'll hit you back with another update before we actually call it a day here. So I did a few more things. I did put a floor in here, covered it with the oak plates, so that way it's spawn proof. And I put in grass over here, some stone over here, and then this one is made up of dirt. Now, as you can probably tell by all the noises, we kind of have a mob farm that we made. Again, this is the second mob farm of the episode. I had some creepers explode, so I need to replace my elevator here. Just 1 second. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so as you can see, mob farm, I'm gonna die. Oh jeez, I'm gonna die. Alright, mob farm. It's down there. I also, though, I made this little in-between layer. I can't really get in there at the moment. Like, I just have no way of... Oh, but we're gonna mess it up anyhow. So anyways, this right here is an area that we made specifically for pipes. It's where we obviously have a lot of different fluid power item pipes going all around the base, or we will at some point. So that is just going to give me a spot where I can run cable underneath without having it being visible on the surface. That is going to do it for today's episode. I think we are going to call it here. I still have a lot of work to do, but next episode, I think I've decided that we're going to try to go to the Nether, and in order to do that, we need a little bit more gear, because clearly I can't even handle the few mobs that are spawning around here, let alone the mobs in the Nether. So we might set up a Tinker's Contract Smeltery and see if we can get together a nice armor set for us, and a good sword, maybe a good bow, and then we will try to tackle the Nether. But I do want to thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up and a comment down below. If you didn't like the video, well, I guess you can still comment down below if you'd like. Tell me what you didn't like about it. But until the next time, stay jolly.